excellent, as I say, so let's try it out. New game complete. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Chicken Police. Painted
Still, what do I
red.
expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement.
And ready to retire. This chicken.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, that was a bad thing. Clawville City, Vork District. Whoa, what's this? Something apparently just went wrong.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Give her a chance, give her the chance. What are the chances? Pictures, typewriter, bedroom door, wilderness, pulling up books. Yeah, let's talk to her.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, what the cluck indeed.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Deborah.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
'Tis no
Look,
accident.
miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Classy dame, you say?
Am I that easy to read?
Oh,
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't
like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Oh, she drinks the bourbon.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
That's
What
all
a
I've got.
coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Spill it, and not the bourbon. Oh, Deborah.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has. I don't even know what these papers are. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Instead, you wrote a game.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
Oh, Marty. Of course,
This
Marty
is...
would.
this is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter. The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
Well, because that way they can get away faster, right?
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Your gun, your badge, and your pants.
A wild gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
Okay, so that's all of those. Oh, switch. Yeah.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
I can't tell anything.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles. My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real, the badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case. My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
Guess I could have left my pistol.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range. That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
Oh, not red
I
letters.
think it's time to dig a little deeper. if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so I don't know what all these are for. Let's have a look. The notebook. Detective's best friend. Here I gather info. How does it work? Click on any text, picture, blah blah. The victim, a lady, is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written. Clues. Deborah. Deborah Ibanez. Species, Impala. Special features, pretty and fragile, nothing too special. She runs errands for her employer, a sophisticated lady, but I don't think she is from a particularly wealthy family. Oh. Crap, I didn't get all those. Let's look more. Codex. Let's quickly look at these. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. A new impression? So many options. Blah blah blah. I like that. Plus 100.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Thanks for telling me. Who exactly are you, ma'am?
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
Sounds like you're very important.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
Sounds like you're angry for having to do all the paperwork.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Can she swim, or does she just
Believe
wade
me,
in?
this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Next question. You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
That's what I thought. She broke in.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry.
Did you come alone? All by yourself? Tell me, what's your sign, sweetheart?
Did you come alone? All by yourself?
I took the subway, then the tram, and then I walked. It wasn't easy to find this place, and to be honest, I had to be discreet.
Yeah.
Deborah.
Well, I think I'm starting to get the picture.
This is quite unpleasant for me.
Oh, were you born and raised in Clawville? Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
Why did you come to visit
Wife.
me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
New person, a kitty
Miss
cat.
Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
Oh, a
So
famous kitty cat.
she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
I'm sure it's not intentional, but you're toying with me.
I'm sure it's not intentional, but are you toying with me?
I'm not sure I understand you, Mr. Featherland.
Cut the crap, Deborah. You're a pretty
Cut the
smart
crap,
girl,
Deborah.
and you can't hide that no matter how hard you try. But ever since we've been talking, I couldn't force one single straight answer out of you. I'm starting to think I'm terrible at what I do.
I'm sorry,
I think I
Mr.
am.
Featherland, you're right. I'll try to be more straightforward next time.
I appreciate
Next
that,
time.
ma'am.
Ooh. Are you in some sort of a jam? I don't think this work. Don't take the case.
Are you in
Is she in a
some
jam?
sort of jam?
Not jelly, but jam.
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Tell me about the jam.
Then you're
Jelly?
wasting my time.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Have no choice. Have you ever felt truly vulnerable? Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Have you ever felt truly vulnerable?
Honestly, very often, Mr. Featherland.
Great, because that's exactly how I feel right now, Deborah.
I'm sorry
Deborah.
if it's too unpleasant for you, but we had no one else to turn to.
Of course, there is no one
You
else.
know, I get that a lot, and it never ends well.
Do you like happy endings?
Not
Do
in
I?
books or movies, but in real life it would be nice for a change. But this is Clawville. Not many happy endings around here.
I knew you were romantic at heart.
If what's between me and my whiskey could be called romance, then yes, maybe. A little.
You won't come clean. What's the point of all this? Tell me, Deborah. Why should I
Tell
believe you
me,
at all?
Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Oh,
Should that
does
be
she
enough?
now?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
Sounds
You
like
have a
you
way
did.
with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer.
Be honest. Tell me. What are you afraid
Be
of?
honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Dun dun dun. Question rank. 60%. Decent cop. Ha! Decent. Okay, let's have a look at stuff. Cat's married to a rat?
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal. I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink. Legs that go on.
Stop looking at those.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Oh,
Well, okay. Let's see.
what did you give me?
I wanted to travel the world when I was...
That wasn't it. What am I looking at? Oh, that one. The inventory. I hear Molly very well. Please note this was when deciding whether or not to accept the assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N. I know.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway. Oh man, I totally get you. I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. like an eternally dark hole in the wall, a missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby, the waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland?
Yeah, Mr. Featherland.
Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Just
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go visit her.
Not you, Miss Katsenko.
Huh.
Yes.
I mean, Miss Cat.
You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Oh, to the club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
Sounds like a...
No, she's really not like
Awesome.
that. But she owns the place.
Makes
Judging
sense,
by
makes
the
sense.
flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Just
Let me
one?
guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
Maybe it's
20
because
years
he's a cop.
experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Oh. Gotta give her a ride home. Okay, let's check some stuff out. She owns the Tsar Club. Louis Hayworth. He's the rabbit. Wait, 555-932. No, phone. 555-932. Oh, it remembered it. Oh, that was it, yeah. Come on, Lewis.
Hey, Louis. Am I bothering you?
No, of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just
Louis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above,
Louis
so
is
it
there.
wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance.
The rabbit
It
made
was
a quick
once a
hop.
well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place. The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve. Thanks for being so quick, Louis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Oh, you better hope. Let's go. Let's have a look at my notes. Meat grinder.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole
Half
life's
drunk.
work. But still,
Half
it
drunk.
didn't feel any different. Every day was the same.
Cockeyed.
And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone.
Just get in there
Molly.
and pack things apart.
Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me.
Yeah, he just
But I
helps
know
her.
I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel
Well,
like
Marty's
the
gonna
past is
peck his
watching
way
me
in. It's
on this
Louis that
goddamn
helps her.
night?
Up top.
I knew where to find Marty.
35.50.
At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
It sounds like you guys got pecked apart.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching at over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're in luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
Ha! Those are
Ah, you got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Bert,
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Gotta learn how to shoot
Hey,
straight.
Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Hedgehog and porcupine, that's what was that.
Phyllis and Royce. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless. This happened when that old bloodhound, Blood Boil, was promoted to chief of police.
Let's just look around a little while.
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief. I'm sure it's Blood Boil himself.
Yeah, I was just checking if I could actually rip it down. That'd be hilarious.
Here we are again,
Said it was-
Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement. Monica Rosen, receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city. Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic. Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time?
What the cluck indeed.
Detective Chow Hound Bosco. He thinks he's a real alpha, but nah, he's just a lapdog. One of Blood Boil's favorites, mainly because he's a dog, of course. Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick. Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here. Hey, Monica.
Hey,
Hey,
Monica
Boss Bird.
indeed.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly
Beak
assholes
McChicken.
told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
We used one of these as target practice once. Not out of disrespect. We were just too damn drunk.
Figuring some stuff out. Oh, a Komodo dragon. Sorry, we're just clicking through everybody fast here. That's right. Yeah, that was everybody.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Haha, nice face, Bosco.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it.
I know where he is.
But he's not the same bird.
I keep hearing
Well,
this in
I
the
don't
gun
think we'll
range.
have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle, which never means anything good.
Used to work in the predatory division. Was the wilderness, the great wild ores, well, ones, haha. Creation, blah, blah, blah. Creation, destruction, disease control. Sand Fox and Plato and Palace Cat. Files of Sonny and Marty currently working at the Clawville PD's Homicide Division. Okay, let's go to the shooting range.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
Keep your gun clean, Mr.
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
Martin McChicken.
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always.
Wonder if I can get some by picking up that gun. Let's go
Hey,
chat
Marty.
with Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Were you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
You know
Marty,
it,
come
Marty.
on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell
Damn
yeah,
it,
I
Marty.
remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
Except it'll probably take all night.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
One that they came to my
Very.
office or house.
The
and
kind of
told me.
case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I
Marty.
bring Bertha?
Ooh, you
Now,
better
for the
bring
love
Bertha.
of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
I recommend the shotgun, even though I have no idea what's happening. Always bring a shotgun.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Hey, there were 4 weapons here. Where are the others? You're not bringing them with you, I hope.
Oh, we're going to a bar, aren't we?
Yeah, that's the point.
And? What?
A buffalo killer and 2 handguns? We're only there to sniff around, not start a goddamn war.
Ah, war, bar, what's the difference? Ah, it's frickin' New Year's Eve, right?
Of all that's furry, you know what? I don't even care.
Of all that's furry.
That's the spirit. Who said I have just 3?
Seriously, Marty, why the hell do you need 3 guns?
Who said I have just 3? I was just about to go when you came in, so if you want shooting practice, maybe turn on the lights first.
You're right. I'm gonna do that.
Shooting practice time. Aim your gun at enemies and avoid shooting the hostages. Simple as that. Shooting enemies will increase your points. Hitting hostages lowers. Cool. Load after 6, just like in the westerns, but even faster. Wow, I did terrible. Try again. Ha! I did worse because I shot one of the people. Okay, since I'm terrible at this, let's try. $24.70. Okay, okay, I want to get some. Well, that lady jumped in the way. Wow, I am terrible. I want to actually get a few shots in though. Wow, it's literally a minute or something. Lucky I was out of bullets on that one. Okay, okay. Leave the range. I'm terrible at shooting.
Hey, Marty, what about Laura? How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very funny. We're good, by the way. Mostly. As good as we can be after all these years.
Glad to hear it.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
She does.
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me into trouble all the time.
Oh,
understandable.
But she also felt sorry for you.
Oh, well, thanks. That's much better.
If I'm honest with you, She loved the chicken police, Marty, better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Whatever, Sonny.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
You tell me, Marty.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
Well,
If
that's
it
most
comes to
likely.
that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
Well,
You
all right,
don't
all
have to
right.
come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Yeah, just shoot the chief.
Maybe next time. I'm not in the mood to meet any of my ex-colleagues right now. The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
Kind of makes sense.
No, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops after all, ain't we? And this is still Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Eesh, get a room, you two.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Shit.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first. And it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica, too. We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
Look at them big roosters.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Honestly, I have a really bad feeling about this.
Okay, let's check how bad the feeling is.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first. And it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica, too.
Okay, already said goodbye to Monica. Oh, warm-hearted predator. The famous hop dog.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my
Pigeons.
permission, of course.
But of
Chief
course.
Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, 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 careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
No, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
Yeah, get the clock out of here, Santino. I don't like ya. Hop dog first.
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, Cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Ah, clock.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hot?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
my guy.
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
Could this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
We don't serve bugs, yeah.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yep, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
What insight? Well, that's a good question, pal. The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
Raccoon.
You're right.
As always.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you
Sounds
lose
like
all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
Ha.
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
It's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Quiet.
All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet. but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
We'd be
Grateful.
grateful.
Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years, anyway.
And?
But
And-
now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in
Mongrel
the
Mick?
seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this.
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
About a lady.
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh, he wants a favor from me. Right, clicking through a bunch. The Kabla district. Oh yeah, and the meat replacement. Oh, Mick is one of the most infamous henchmen of Ibn Wessler. Am I?
Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys.
Tell me about it.
But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk.
Roger that.
I've gotta say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That Ocelot and his gorilla.
Ha, Ocelot. and a
Baboon,
gorilla. Wow.
not gorilla.
Set me
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
Ha!
Ooh.
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
Tell me about it.
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Oh, and it's time for a beverage, I see. Thank you, Albino. I'll take a sip while I'm chatting.
Why? You didn't get any younger, pal.
Ha!
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
So, like forever, like he just said.
You will when the big sleep comes.
Oh, big
And what are
sleep,
your
say.
plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did you just call her?
That Natasha's a mysterious woman.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice. Makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club.
Bam.
Just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Czar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah. The club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
To
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Tell me
Mick
about
the
it.
Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for this straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay, okay. Whatever you need. Just call it.
I clucking will.
Well, you cluck it. Yo, you better cluck
Thanks,
it, do
pal.
so.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
I'm not your pal, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. Oh, no, no, no. What was I looking at?
Ah, this will do.
Until tomorrow morning, at least.
That's right.
Singing sensation. Oh, that's who.
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
You
He
beat up
had
a
to.
baboon.
We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner.